Have you ever wondered what actually makes a luxury home luxury? Is it just that it costs a lot? Hi, I'm Domingo. I've been in the real estate market for the past 5 years, and I'm a licensed realtor here in Raleigh, North Carolina. But when I first got to Raleigh, I wasn't exactly sure how it could help clients that are looking for luxury homes. So that prompted me to dive into the luxury market, start working with luxury listings, and to analyze the MLS to start reverse engineering this answer. And with that, I found that there were a number of differences. So in this video, we're going to use one of our newest listings, 1232 Somerset, in order to peel back the layers and we could see for ourselves. So starting off, I can tell you that people see luxury the wrong way. When I first saw luxury homes from the outside, I saw flashy and extravagant homes. When you start looking at the feature sheet of Somerset, you start to realize that there's a pattern that gives us the first clue to answering this problem. So let's look at the feature sheet and see if you could spot the pattern and tell the difference. Somerset has white oak hardwood floors, which will far outlast the carpet and LVP counterparts. It also has 1-inch subflooring, providing for a quieter experience when walking around. And of course, that it's also more durable. The crawlspace foundation is also reinforced with rebar. As for windows, Somerset has European tilt-turn windows as opposed to the standard double-hung windows that we see in most American homes. And then inside the bathroom walls are both cast iron verticals and insulation that is both fireproof and sound resistant. I suppose the sound resistance gives you privacy for whatever you want, I guess. As for the interior doors, they are all solid core material. This makes it way more durable than the standard hollow core doors, which are cheaper, but you could literally punch a hole through the door. It's kind of like the inside is made of cardboard. And then last but not least, the outside decking is made of hardy plank. This not only gives you an amazing look, but also gives you increased durability from both the elements and from termites. Not to mention with a new construction home, a lot of these things have warranties that come with them. They have all these features, but did you actually spot the difference? So here it is. It turns out that luxury homes aren't just flashy, the quality materials are just simply better. Okay, great. So luxury homes have higher quality materials, but is that really all there is to it? Well, no. Modern luxury homes are the Whole Foods equivalent of real estate. Now, stick with me, I'll explain. Have you ever noticed when you're at Whole Foods that the clean food that's more ethically sourced and healthier for you are also, for some reason, a bit more expensive? And that's a hint. So let's look at what Somerset has, and again, see if you could spot the difference. In a modern build luxury home, they all come pre-stocked with level 2 EV chargers. And this is really regardless of the size of the garage, whether it's 2-car garage or an 8-car garage. All of the windows in the home are also tinted, which helps reduce the sun from heating up the inside of your home. That may sound like a disadvantage during the winter, which it sort of is, but especially during the summer months, you're going to be very thankful that you have these. Additionally, Somerset has a tankless gas water heater that also has smart features that are designed to learn your habits and then adjust accordingly. This means you won't be wasting energy outside of your lifestyle needs. Under the home, Somerset has a conditioned crawl space. This will absolutely help manage mold, but even better, provides an extra layer of insulation with conditioned air underneath the subflooring. The bonus feature is that also increases the longevity of your home. Moving into the attic, Somerset has spray foam insulation. This is the current gold standard for attic insulation. Additionally, this helps insulate the temperature within the attic itself, which therefore helps insulate the ceiling during the summer months. Controlling all this is also an electric thermostat, again with smart learning features so that you're not wasting energy when you're not home. And then on that topic, it also comes equipped with an electric heat pump. This will reduce your climate-related pollution in comparison to a gas heat pump. So bringing it back to the Whole Foods analogy, luxury homes are the Whole Foods of real estate because there's a premium on green practices. And while in normal homes you could install these green features, these typically come stocked already in most new builds for a luxury home. So we have quality materials and green features, but I was still surprised that there was yet another factor that gives luxury homes their price. Now you're probably going to think this point is fairly obvious at first. And from the outside, we can see that luxury homes are large in size relative to their normal counterparts. But do you know why that is? So I'm going to go back to Somerset to just explain the size of that home. Again, see if you could see how all of these are connecting together to provide an actual function. So as soon as you walk into the house, you're met with a 22-foot grand foyer. Then as soon as you start looking around, you're going to see 8-foot doors and 9-foot ceilings. And in the upstairs primary bedroom, you have an 18-foot cathedral ceiling. When you walk into the common area, you also notice it's an open concept design. Immediately when entering the kitchen, you're met with a 10-foot kitchen island. And the aisles between that island and the rest of the counters range between 3 feet and 4 feet, which is plenty accessible for 2 people and for wheelchairs. Looking straight ahead into the living room, you're met with 10-foot 9 bifolding glass doors that lead out to the back deck. And then, as you probably guessed, outside is also equally apt at hosting. It also comes with a 2-car attached garage. This might seem like a normal feature, but when you're in downtown Raleigh, having an attached garage and the driveway and street side parking gives you plenty of room to have people over. All of this occurs on a 0.3 acre lot and over 2,800 square foot of living space on the inside. So, needless to say, this place is large in comparison to the other homes around it. So if you connected the dots correctly, you're going to arrive to this conclusion. Luxury homes use size as a resource. Yes, the size lends to more comfort, but it also allows them to more adequately host. Typically, luxury home owners are business owners or people who've made it pretty far in their career. The common trend for both of these is that they are very well networked. And because we're people, we ultimately deal in trust. And these people have super busy schedules, and so oftentimes the most practical way to keep up with everyone and to maintain those relationships is to invite people to them. And if you have a home that's not well designed for that, it's going to feel extra cramped, and then people are going to be walking on top of each other. You can imagine this at any family gathering, like for Thanksgiving, when people are trying to cook in the kitchen. And this becomes even more obvious at higher price point luxury homes. When you start hitting multi-million dollars, it is very obvious that they have separate dedicated kitchens or nanny rooms or suites, workout rooms. It is very self-sufficient, but it is also very good at hosting. All right, last point. Let's start with a game. What does a mansion, a penthouse, a luxury ranch, and a luxury beach house all have in common? All these homes look vastly different, but they are similar in a very key, consistent way. For example, a luxury penthouse in New York City is in the heart of the city, and being in the heart of the city, it has access to all of the amenities. On the other hand, a luxury ranch may have 100 acres surrounding it of beautiful, serene environment. Think like the environment for like a wedding venue. A luxury beach house might be one where you just walk out and there's the beach. So here's the answer up front. Luxury homes have a premier location. Premier location is based on what you value. And this is actually true regardless of the type of home, whether it's luxury or you're buying a starter home. So if you're looking at this sort of thing, even if you're not in the luxury market, let's look at Somerset and use it as an example of how you could start to discern if a home is right for you. First off, Somerset is close to downtown. Within roughly 6-minute drive, maybe 7, you're in the heart of downtown. Second, it is not even 0.2 miles to the newest edition of the Raleigh Greenway. The Raleigh Greenway is a walking and biking trail that gives you access to the entire city. And Somerset has great schools all around, some of the top-rated public and private schools. It also has all the amenities you need within 10 minutes, which includes Publix, Trader Joe's, Ace Hardware, all of downtown Raleigh. And then even just a little bit further outside of that, it pretty much encompasses everything you possibly need in order to live. And on that note, it has the top 3 employment sectors, all within a 5 to 10 minute drive. And in this area, the growth is so rapid that capturing equity is almost instant. This makes this a very high demand area, and the outskirts of this also in demand. And then 3 years from now, pending nothing crazy happens like COVID, it will be an even higher demand. So back to the original point, what does that tell you about trying to find a home? In this case, it's somebody that values an active lifestyle. They value convenience, they could value social connectivity and community engagement, hence being so close to downtown. They value professional growth since they're around so many opportunities, and they could value education or family opportunities. And this brings me to the last point. It could be an absolutely scary thing to move to a whole nother city, especially if you don't know anything about the city. So if you're moving to the Raleigh area, watch this video here where I explain everything you need to know to get oriented to the area before you move here. Thanks, see you next time.